our week 4 of BRIC, getting right into it. We're going to start with a little bit of cardio before we come onto the floor this week with our plank series. So standing in the middle of the floor, you're going to have them come into a turned out position with those feet. Take it into a squat and down. So it's a squat and lift. Push to those heels. Nice neutral spine. Then we're going to come up out of that squat. We're going to turn on an angle. Knee's going to pull into the chest, press back. Take it in, press back. It's an in, press. Push back. Lengthen all the way down. Knee comes in. Come back to center. Find that squat again. Squat and lift. We'll hold that lift. Turn to the other side. Knee pulls in, press back. All the way back. So heart rate's getting up. Using those abdominals. Pull it in, press back. Then coming onto the floor, taking it into our plank, so nice and warm already. Forearm plank, walk those knees back, hips parallel, send those legs long, draw that waist in, find that flat back. Breathing through it. Soften and reach, micro bend, big reach, option just hold your plank. Final hold, 8 counts, coming into those straight arms, just a 10 count hold right here. Pike those hips, find that down dog, soften through the knees, walk those feet in. Rounding up to standing, sitting up for arms. Feet are going to go underneath those hip bones, soft bend in the knees, reach those arms long in front of you, shoulders back and down, both arms, it's a down and lift. Lift up. Hold a lift, tiny pulses. Again, a down and lift. At the top, pulse it up. Bend through those elbows, tiny lifts up. A down, lift. Hold the top, palms face you, open and close. Ribs stay closed on their front body, tight corsets on. Open, close, hold the open, come down to side body. Palms flip forward, take a reach out to the side and pull. It's a reach, squeeze down. Take it, reach, pull. Pull it down, we're gonna round out, pull in. You take it a reach out, palms flip, pull down. Pull it in, reach, pull in. Arms are gonna go long V position, thumbs rotate down. Soften, reach. Hold that reach, tiny lifts. Thumbs rotate. Hold that down, final hold, lift up, hold it, shoulders drop 1 more inch. Hold 5, maybe 8 counts. Drop it down, roll out the shoulders, setting up for biceps. Palms come forward, upper arms tight to side body, both arms, all the way up, all the way down. Come halfway, little squeezes up. Upper arms tight to side body, really stay in that bicep the whole time. Then we're gonna come all the way up, stop halfway. It's a pull, stop halfway. Up, stop halfway. Then we're going to come up to tabletop, palms flip forward, arms V position, hammerhead curls. Getting that switch, reach all the way out, squeeze in. Hold that position, come in, frame the face, take your arms long behind you, going into tricep. Shoulders are going to come back and down. Ribs closed on front body. I'm going to turn on profile for you. Again, we're bending through those knees, ribs closed, hinging forward at the waist. Take it into your lifts. Tiny little lift. Neutral neck. Lift up, hold it, then squeeze it in. Put it together. It's a lift, squeeze in. Take it, lift, squeeze. Hold that lift, hold that squeeze, soften, reach. Hold that reach, palms flip towards the ground, lift up. Tiny lifts up. Then squeeze it in. Put it together, it's a lift, squeeze, lift, squeeze. Take it, lift, squeeze in. Final hold, and release it. Going into your arm stretch. You're gonna stretch out those arms. You can bring your arm across the body. And then switch. Tricep stretch, right hand comes up, drops between the shoulder blades, press it back. Switch sides. Release it, hands come down, clasp together behind you, shoulders roll back. Get that lift. and then release your hands. Taking it into push-ups, coming all the way onto the ground, going through your sets of push-ups. Walk those knees back, shoulders over wrists, nice long legs, draw that waist in, squeeze through the seat. Single, all the way down, all the way up. 10 of those, then you're going to take it into negatives. So again, drop slow, push it up. You have 10, and then finishing with 10 singles. You'll stretch it out, child's pose, and then set up for your seat work. So seat work this week, we're going to take it into 90-90. So on the ground in our 90-90, I'm going to go on my left side. So coming onto my left side, again, you're going to be in the center of the room still. Knees are in line with hips, shins are in line with the front of the mat. My elbows tracking under my shoulder, my fingertips are pointed forward. I'm going to pull it out of my side body, top hand's going to come in front, then I'm going to energize that top hip over towards that elbow. So I'm kind of tilting those hips forward, but still pulling up out of my side. Hold that 90-degree bend, send your leg behind you. Grip through that seat, my knees tracking behind my hip, it's not directly in line with it. So I'm pressing back, I'm tucking through that seat. Tiny presses back, press back. After I press back, I'm going to lift up. Little lifts up. Put it together. It's a press back, lift. Press back, lift. Take it, press, lift up. I'm going to hold that lift. I'm going to hold that press back. I'm going to reach it long, deep bend. Take it, reach, bend. As you reach, you want to focus, keep that knee back. Make sure the knee's not tracking forward. It's a reach. Pull it in. I'll hold that reach. Take my left leg, send it long at a diagonal. I'm going to come down onto my side body, lay all the way down, or you can hold that support in your neck. Just make sure you're not curving it too much. Top of my knee is going to face the ground. Tiny lifts up. Lift, lift. Squeeze through the seat. Soften, reach. Hold that reach. Press back behind me. Tiny presses. Back. Keep that right hip energizing forward. If not, they're going to fall back. They'll come out of their seat. After that press back, we're going to lift, press back. Take it, lift, press back. Hold that lift, hold that press back. Final hold, release it. Come up, I'm going to bend that knee behind me, push into my palm, lift those hips, get a stretch. Come to seated. Bring that foot around, both seat bones flat, sit up nice and tall, and rotate right. Come back to center, and then I'll set up on the other side. So that is your seat work. Then you'll come to the bar going into your calf raises and thigh work. So setting up at the bar. Starting with calf raises. Feet are going to go underneath the hip bones. So small separation in the feet, all the way up, all the way down. Find a lift and a lower. Hold that lift, pulse it up. Tiny pulses, squeezing through that seat. Then coming down, setting up, we're going to go into thigh work. We're going to use the block this week. So taking that block, I'm going to start with it underneath my right foot. Short end of the block faces the wall in front of me. We're going to go into a series of squats here using the block. On these squats, we want to be mindful that knees stay tracking over over ankles and not over the toes. So a little bit different, but just like we do in our Kaya squats. So knee's going to come up, the opposite foot, we place it down, we squat. We're pushing that bottom back and down. We are using the bar for assistance. Take lift, drop down nice and low. Lift, drop. We'll hold that down position. We're going to pulse. Really energizing that bottom back behind us, pushing into those heels. Back to movement. Drop. Take it, lift, drop. Finish with that hold down, squatting it out, tiny pulses. Then a final hold, shoulders back, and then release it. You'll switch sides. From there, we're going to go into a parallel with the ball. So finding the ball, it's going to go between the knees, feet walking, get a tight squeeze on that ball, lift those heels high, dive those knees forward, seat drops over heels, down an inch, up an inch. Hold the down, tiny presses. Press it down. Hold that press down, squeeze the ball. Hold that squeeze, tuck, release. Release the tuck. Squeeze the ball, sink down lower, final hold, and come out of it. And then your last set of thigh work, we're going to take it into first position. So heels together, toes open just roughly 4 inches. Lift them 2 inches. So toes open 4, heels lift 2. Dive your knees forward of your toes. Shoulders back and down. Down an inch, up an inch. Then press it down. Press, press. Hold that press down, tuck, release. Release that tuck, sink down lower, knees are going to widen. Press out, open, open. Hold that press out, sink down, final hold, hands come down to your side, and release it. Going into your thigh stretch from there, and then setting up for abdominals. So for abdominals, finding our block and our ball. Starting with flat back. Block underneath your head. Band in each hand, make sure you're lined up with your bands. Or option to use the edge of your mat. So taking a band in each hand, palms face each other. We're going to start with just keeping those feet on the floor, finding that flat back position. Navel's going to draw down every time we exhale. So just cue them through it. Perfecting that flat back, perfecting that navel drawing down. It's an inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Once they've got that flat back position, right leg up, left leg up, 3/4 bend in those legs, feet, knees come together, nice flat back, hold it there. Legs are going to drop to a challenge point. Bring it up an inch, down an inch. It's up and down, working from challenge. Arms are long. Then press it down, tiny presses. Just down, down, down. Hold that down just your right leg. Drop it down and lift. Then left. Lift up. Lower and lift. You're holding that flat back. It's down, lift up. Keep those legs together. Reach them long, press down, hold it. Tiny tucks up. It's a tuck. Tuck, lower abdominals. Tuck it up. Hold that tuck, press down. Hold, 6 to 8 counts, knees pull in. Block comes out from behind the head. We're going to use the ball this week underneath our low back. So staying on the ground, we're going to bring that ball right underneath, almost just between your low back and your butt cheeks. So just right there, ribs close on the front body, sink everything down. Hold on to the edge of the mat, or you can push down into the floor. Knees pull in to start, find the balance. If you have some people who just can't find this balance, it's a little too challenging just yet, have them keep their back flat on the ground. So scoop out in the waist, C shape, with that back, head's completely flat, no strain in the neck. Then you're gonna bring the legs up slightly, hold that 3/4 bend. Helps to hold the edge of the mat. We're gonna drop down, lift up, take it down, lift. We're scooping out in the waist, and lift. Take it down, lift. So we're not trying to get a really big drop where we arch through our back. We want to keep that roundness. Bring it in, drop. From here, just the right leg. Now this one can drop lower because that left leg's staying up. Scoop out on your waist. Push into the ball, then left. Bring it up. Then hold it here, set it up more to challenge. Tiny presses out, point to the toes. It's a press out. Press. Tuck up, scoop out in the waist, legs come up. We're going to drop a little bit lower, pull it up. We take it, drop, pull it up, take it down, and lift. Knees will pull in nice and tight. Final hold, legs up, drop all the way down, scoop out in the waist, hold, and then release it. Ball will come out from that low back, goes right between the knees, setting up for back dancing. Feet hip width apart, lift up, close the ribs on the front body, squeeze the ball nice and tight, tiny tucks up, hold that tuck, squeeze the ball, squeeze it in, Add a tuck with the squeeze. So it's a tuck